Okay, so it looks like Phantom is back, and Dean is a really scary guy.
You know, rookie of the years tend to not do super well. Happened to me, happened to Kastner. Not as much for Kastner. Kastner did actually pretty well. But Joseph is genuinely a fantastic player.
This match is going to be... I'm going to do my best, because apparently I'm supposed to lose, since Rookie of the Year winners tend to go downhill, so...
You know, it's going to be an uphill battle for both of y'all just because it's like, who knows who's going to come out on top, different strengths. But I like both. I like your chances. I think we're going to do great. And yeah, I like our wheel. So
I am just bracing myself for failure and hoping that at least I can keep it competitive. So, Dean, congrats on your upcoming victory.
He's good. It's a big one for me because everybody should know by now I hate data questions. I'm playing someone who's been called the human computer before, so computers are really good at data. So I think maybe he's just my arch nemesis at this point, and if I can topple him, then maybe it's me getting on the answering side of data questions. I can start answering them.
And we'll see where it goes from there.
Hello there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fights. We are here in the 2025 season. What a great last one standing. I am Tim. That is Nick.
Yes.
Nick, I have two questions for you.
Yeah.
One, how's your apple juice? And two, just how the hell are you?
I'm doing well, Tim, because this apple juice is actually apple cider whiskey. So this is
Is it that like Jack, the Winter Jack?
No, it's like an off-brand, like fancy
Nice.
shit.
Is it any good?
Tis good. Recommend.
I'm having a Miller Lite in glorious Tim fashion. I want to say we're going to talk about the match and stuff, but I did want to throw out there no shade to Joseph because I love Joseph, but people who are good at data don't watch movies, Dean. That's the problem. You watch movies, the data people don't, except for Joseph. Joseph watches movies. Anyway, great time. It's the first match of the season. We're here and we got Dean versus Joseph. They kind of said it all. Like they're both really good players. Joseph just won Rookie of the Year. It's crazy.
They did not say even the half of it, Tim.
Oh, great.
I guess they did say half of it because while Joseph won Rookie of the Year, Dean won Comeback Player of the Year. They both had killer years last year. Neither of them lost. They both went 3-0. A lot of talk happened about the rookie curse, and it is kind of a thing. It happened to Javi. It happened to Ryan Payne. However, even if the match doesn't go Joseph's way today, that doesn't mean the curse is yet alive because Dean has proven himself to be a comeback player, to be one of the most improved players from when he started. And I think he's got nowhere to go but up. So losing to Dean would not be any shame. And losing to Joseph is something that people have only done. No one's ever beaten him. So that wouldn't be a surprise either. I'm excited to see what happens. Hopefully you all are too. Let's get into Fandom 2025. That last one standing was great. Congrats to, the one who was standing last.
Yeah, that person. They were great. They were phenomenal. Round number one, Nick, how's it going to work?
Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the player will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one?
I got a question.
Sure.
Tim, are you the composer of Stubby, A Day in the Life on Letterboxd?
That is me.
Oh, pretty cool.
Director, writer, and composer, yes. Yeah.
Great.
Pretty cool.
Your first question will come in the category of YA. Which two of the four Pevensey children witnessed Aslan's death and resurrection in the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Sorry, Javi. Stubby, A Day in the Life, one of my short films. I made it as a advertisement for the theater company I worked for at the time. We had a lot of fun doing that one.
Is Stubby like a ticket stub?
Yes, he is like a movie theater ticket stub. We had a lot of fun shooting that one. It took 7 minutes. 5, 4,
Just like the countdown for this question.
1, pens down. Let's go to Joseph.
Susan and the Superior Lucy.
I agree.
Agreed.
Dean.
I went with Lucy and Susan.
Both are correct. 1 apiece. Your next question coming to you in the category of horror icons. How does Laurie Strode die at the start of Halloween Resurrection? Yeah, the best part of that was it was a giant ticket stub mascot, like huge, and we put him in the driver's seat of a minivan. We tried to get him to actually drive it. It didn't fit, but
I'm confused. The ticket stub was like a large mascot?
yeah, so it was a day in the life of Stubby. So he wakes up, he brushes his teeth, he has some coffee, he hugs his wife, and then he goes to your local Marcus Cinema and sees a film. 5, 4, 3.
Wouldn't he just get thrown in the trash at the cinema?
Let's go to Joseph. I don't know.
Okay. I hope this isn't controversial. Falls to her death.
And Dean.
So it falls from a roof.
Yes, we can accept both of those. 2 to 2.
I'd have had a longer conversation if you guys said something else, but we'll take it.
All right, go ahead, Nick.
Third question comes in the category of sci-fi icons. What sci-fi icons film features a character seeing their future spouse get fired in the future?
So you have issues with my filmmaking, is what I'm hearing.
No, I haven't seen the film. I can't accurately critique
I
it.
feel like you may have, actually.
Really? Like it was that widespread?
I think we just watched it on a call one time, like years ago during COVID.
I feel like I'd remember it though, Tim.
It's a film. This film is 9 years old at this point. 5, 4, 3, 2.
That means next year is the anniversary.
And on the 10-year anniversary. I was supposed to start with Dean last time, so we're gonna go do Dean twice in a row. Dean.
Back to the Future Part 2.
And Joseph.
I was really scared I would get in trouble or controversial or something. Back to the Future Part 2.
Part 2 is correct. So 3 apiece. Your next question is in the category of Galaxy Quests. Who directed Alien Romulus? Good film. Did you see this one?
Haven't yet, no. Not a big
That's
fan
good.
of this series in general, quite frankly.
You aren't? Oh.
The first one's fine. I respect it for its film I respect it as a film, but it's not my favorite cup of tea.
It's no Stubby Day in the Life.
Correct. And the second one, kind of same thing. I respect it, and then it just is bad, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. This one's very good. Dean.
Good movie. Fede Alvarez.
And Joseph.
Fun time at the theater. Fede Alvarez.
4 to 4. We are still tied up. Nick, what's next?
Next question comes in the category of criminal underworld. What is the name of the British demolitions expert in Steven Soderbergh's Ocean's trilogy?
You a fan of the ocean?
So much.
See, it terrifies me.
No, it's like a dream. If I could
I
just
think
like
it's
get
filled
on a
with
boat.
aliens and creepy crawlies and no thank you.
If I could be on an island with all of the essentials that I needed and it was just ocean around me.
Like, never mind. Let's go to Joseph. That was
Basher?
And Dean.
Fuck the ocean. Basher.
Amen, brother. 5 to 5. Basher is correct. Your next question is in the category of DreamWorks animation. What specific type of animal is Lord Shen in Kung Fu Panda 2? Oh man,
Yes.
are you having a whiskey because it's the first match of the season, or because you've had a long, hard day?
Because I had a little bit of an edge that needed to be taken off, but also celebrating the first match of the season, even though we've shot like 4 already. So
Yeah, that's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dean
I got Tiger.
and Joseph.
This was another fun time at the theater. Peacock.
Peacock is correct. So Joseph takes the first lead, 6-5. Your next question is coming to you from Nick.
it's in the category of Fight Night. Which Fight Night film features a character gaining the ability to shoot a laser out of one of his eyes?
Thoughts on lasers?
Pew pew
Pew, 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 pew,
pew
pew.
pew pew pew.
Have you seen Sonic the Hedgehog 3?
No, should I?
Have you seen Sonic the Hedgehog 1 or 2?
Seen both.
Then yeah. Did you like them?
Yeah, they're fine.
Then you'd probably like go. Yeah, it's
They're
fine.
not doing a great job to set up the Super Smash Bros. Universe like I hope, but
Hands down the Sonic universe, though. Let's go to Joseph
I said Mortal Kombat 1995.
and Dean.
I've got Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for 2021's Mortal
Dang
Kombat.
it.
So,
it was Rocky 5.
all right. Your next question is in the category of James Bond. Who plays M in GoldenEye? Oh my god, that's funny.
Mickey comes back.
Check
Because
this
he
out,
always has
Rock.
his eye closed like that.
Rock, you'll never believe. Oh my god. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dean
Judi Dench.
and Joseph.
Judi Dench.
Judi Dench is correct. It's 7-6. What's next?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of Disney animation. Who disguises themselves as the Duke of Chutney to get close to Prince John during the archery competition in Robin Hood?
You ever shoot archery?
Once or twice. Didn't go well.
Yes.
And I was far too young to hold a bow.
Yeah, we had a whole archery class, or like
in gym kind of thing.
Yeah. And I can't believe they gave us real arrows. Like, my God. Like,
Poor Steven.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. He's never looked the same. Let's go to Joseph.
Not to be confused with Halloween Kills, Little John, but Little John.
Oh my God. And Dean.
Little John.
Little John is correct. So it is 8-7 as we get into your final question of this round. It's in the category of the MCU. In Spider-Man Homecoming, Peter watches a video of Captain America during detention and in what class at school? My God.
You can feel the edge melting away.
Oh, that's the best.
Now I want more.
Yeah. Shots. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Never mind.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Dean
Gym class.
and Joseph.
PE.
We had both down. Yeah, Jim, PE is correct. So it is 9-8, 1-point game. Joseph in the lead. All repeats remaining. Is that what you have, Nick?
Yes, sir.
All right, round number 2. How's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 Fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. They'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they'll check down multiple choice. At which point, it'll only be worth 1, but be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today, which is brought to you by Progressive, you got horror icons, Marvel, Galaxy Quests, Law and Order, Pixar, DC, Disney Animation, and Fight Night. So, Joseph, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer?
Let's get it over with. I'll spin first.
Okay. this is going to be your spin, Joseph. And it lands on Disney animation.
Well, sure, I'll keep it, please.
Okay. Nick, will you please go ahead and give Joseph his questions in the category of Disney animation?
Gladly, Joseph. I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Disney animation. Are you prepared for them?
I sure hope so.
Your first question. In which Disney animated film does the main character accidentally scare off a deer that their brother was hunting?
Brother Bear.
That is incorrect. Dean, chance for the 2-point steal.
Five, 4, 3.
I'll take a repeat.
All right, that is Dean's first repeat. The question again. In which Disney animated film does the main character accidentally scare off a deer that their brother was hunting?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jungle Book.
That's unfortunately also incorrect. We're looking for The Sword and the Stone.
That's right.
Yes.
All right, Joseph, your second question. Who voices Megara in Hercules?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Amanda Plummer, B, Samantha Egger, C, Barbara Barry, or D, Susan Egan?
D, Susan Egan.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Joseph, your third question. In Encanto, what does Bruno say his real gift, besides seeing the future, is?
Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, acting, B, baking, C, dancing, D, singing?
Five, 4, 3.
We'll take a repeat of the options, please.
Yep. Your options again are A, acting, B, baking, C, dancing, D, singing.
Baking?
That is incorrect. Dean, chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, acting, B, baking, C, dancing, D, singing.
C, dancing.
That's unfortunately also incorrect. We're looking for A, acting. Joseph, your penultimate question. The Jungle Book takes place in what country?
India?
That is correct for 2 points. And Joseph, your final question. In Beauty and the Beast, which character sings the song Beauty and the Beast?
Miss Potts.
That is correct for 2 more points in the end of Joseph's round 2.
All right, so I have Joseph getting his total up to 14. Dean is still at 8. Is that what you have?
That is what I have, Tim.
All right, we'll bring back the wheel and Mr. Madden. This will be the spin for Dean. And it lands on Pixar.
How you feeling about it, bud?
So what I really didn't want is off the wheel. I'm glad I didn't get those questions. I mean, it put me to the test, right? Should probably do it.
I think this is a good one. You can afford going multiple every time, and I think you'd still be in the lead. So take it easy, take your time, for it. But if you don't, no shame in going multiple. You got this. I think you take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right. put Javi backstage as he does not know how math works. But Dean, are you ready for your questions in the category of Pixar?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Javi, I had to. All right, Dean, your first question in the category of Pixar. Which Pixar film features a plan called The Plush Rush?
Me doubting myself. Let's go multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Toy Story 2, B, The Incredibles, C, Toy Story 4, or D, Incredibles 2.
And we'll go with C, Toy Story 4.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question. Who voices Agent Holly Shiftwell in Cars 2?
Emily Mortimer.
That's correct for 2 points. Hey, you hit a data question.
Yes.
Dean, your next question. What is the name of the feral grasshopper that Hopper keeps as a pet in A Bug's Life?
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, Psycho, B, Thumper, C, Bruiser, or D, Arnie.
Thumper.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your next question. In Monsters University, during the library challenge, what type of object do the teams have to retrieve in order to win? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, a book, B, a flag, C, a trophy, or D, a coffee cup.
A flag.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in Pixar. In Onward, after crossing the invisible bridge, Ian and Barley find a statue of what kind of bird that points their way to the next clue?
Raven.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead. So with that, Dean gets his total up to 15 to Joseph's 14. Is that what you have, Nick?
That is what I have, Tim.
All right, round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Once the players see the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they'll gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they'll lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we've reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
No.
Go, Tim.
Okay, the first category that you can bet points on is YA. Let's get bets, starting with Dean.
I'll go with 1.
Okay, and Joseph.
I'll go with 1.
All right, the question in the category of YA is, name both of Edward's foster vampire brothers in the Twilight Saga.
There's a missing apostrophe, Tim. Don't worry, I fixed it.
I am so tired.
Yeah.
Ellie slept in our bed last night, and I woke up, and she was just like, hi. And I was like, why are you here? It's 2 a.m. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat, please.
Okay, that is Dean's second repeat. Your question again. Name both of Edward's foster vampire brothers in the Twilight Saga. Yeah, Maggie brought her in there at 1:30.
Are you worried that you're gonna like crush her?
Oh yeah. So she's only slept in our bed like through the night twice, including last night. It's not something we did not co-sleep at all, because yes, that's a SIDS risk, as they say. Sudden infant death syndrome.
Oh, I was like, did something happen to Sid?
2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Dean.
Totally blanked. I just got Jasper.
Okay, and we're gonna go over to Joseph.
Jasper and Leaf?
Both incorrect. We were looking. Jasper is one of them. The other one is Emmett. So it is 14-13. Nick, is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, what's next?
Next category we got points on is the MCU.
Let's get back, starting with Joseph.
Going 2.
Okay, and Dean.
2.
All right, Nick, what's the question?
Your question in the MCU. Which MCU film features the main villain being trapped in a vacuum-sealed and heated area to expose a weakness?
What's your weakness? Hey.
But in actuality, it's ice cream.
Yeah, I did know that about you. I should have known that. The other day, we were just like on call talking about like stuff for the channel, and I just hear you. I like went to get a drink, and I just hear you say to Anna, "I almost ate that entire tub of ice cream."
In college, I used to buy full half gallons, put them in my mini fridge, and like eat them.
I'm going to repeat again.
All right, that is the final repeat for Dean.
Question again. Which MCU film features the main villain being trapped in a vacuum-sealed and heated area to expose a weakness?
I like ice cream. Like, I enjoy it, but it is not something that I've ever like been addicted to, or like something I have in the house all the time.
Injected into my bones.
Yeah, no, I'm much more of like, if I'm looking for something, like I'm a chip guy, like at night, like a chips and salsa or
You're
chip.
Savory.
Yeah.
I'm like, if savory is like meat and sweet is like vegetables, I'm an herbivore.
3, 2, 1. Down. Let's go to Joseph.
Not confident. Iron Man 3.
And Dean.
I got Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever is correct. So Dean will get that 2 points, go up to 16. Joseph will lose 2 points and go down to 11. So it is a 5-point game as we get into the third category, which is mixed bag. Let's get bets, starting with Dean.
0.
And Joseph.
2.
All right, Nick, here's the situation. If Joseph hits this, we move on. If Joseph misses, the game goes to Dean. The question is, which character name can be found in both the films Watchmen and Rocky II? You a fan of names? I always thought you were more of a nickname type of guy.
Those are just types of names, I would say.
My joke was that your name is Nick, and that. So you like.
Yeah, no. When we used to like have nicknames, my nickname was literally nickname.
5, 4, 3.
It was the joke.
1. Pens down. Are you sure that wasn't just Coho being funny? Let's go to Dean.
Adrian.
And Joseph.
Adrian
is correct. So Joseph keeps it going. It is 16-13. Nick, what's the next category?
Next category you can bet points on is creature features.
Let's get bets, starting with Joseph.
1.
Okay. And Dean.
1.
This is interesting. All right. Nick, do you want me to read the question?
I will read the question. Your question in creature features is, who plays Dr. Henry Wu throughout the Jurassic Park series? missed the bets, Tim, so hopefully you got that.
I did. They both bet 1. So in order to continue, Joseph has to hit no matter what, and Dean has to miss in order to send it to the next question.
I missed your explanation of the bets, and therefore I don't know what the
3,
bets.
2, 1. It pens down. Joseph
Dean's gonna win. BD Wong.
and Dean.
BD Wong.
And your winner, Dean Manness. BD Wong is correct. Nick, hell of a match between these two guys tonight.
Yeah, Dean bet 2.
They both bet 1.
Oh, look at that!
So I said Dean needed to miss and Joseph hit in order for us to go on.
I heard that part. Missed the numbers specifically. Great match. Very. There was a reason I made this match the first match of the season, is because I think both of these guys are on a very similar playing field. I think they have very similar strengths, or not necessarily strengths, but they're about at the same level. I knew this would be a knockdown, drag out fight, and it absolutely was. I think both of them played incredibly. Just seeing where Dean has grown from when he debuted around like in a month this time last year is incredible to watch. And yes, this may be Joseph's first loss, but if he plays like he did today in the rest of his matches this year, I think he will break the rookie curse. I fully believe in him, and I think he's going to be a great Fandom Fights player all around, which I don't know if he would have told you that when he first started. So I'm excited to see him keep going. But yeah, great match.
No, absolutely agreed. We're going to go talk to the players right now in the post-match interviews.
Joseph Olivas, great match. Seriously, fantastic. Well played. And yeah, it really turned into a knockdown drag out thing. Those round 2s, maybe a little hard for the both of you. Maybe like at a level like quite like a step above to what you two are maybe used to seeing. But overall, you navigated through it very well, and you got 9 out of 10 in round 1. Like I was watching this, and I was like, rookie curse, like what? This guy's on fire, and this isn't even normally your primary focus. So to see you play this well, even in a loss, gives me a lot of hope for your season as you continue on. Given that you will be entering teams and playing in singles again, of course, do you feel you can reverse the curse?
I don't know. I could. I guess I just need to keep doing my darn best, you know? I guess I was going into this match with the mentality that, okay, I'm supposed to lose this match, so I just played what I knew, and I guess that helped me like get somehow 9 out of 10. I've never done that before in Fandom. I forgot to mention this. Congrats to Dean, not only on winning this game, but also winning Comeback Player of the Year for last year. Pretty great. Looking at how he did from the previous year was pretty astounding. I had not realized how much that was pretty crazy. But also there's a couple of mistakes that in hindsight, I wish I had tried to clear my head a little bit or think through a little bit more. I tend to be behind in watching new releases, so I haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet. But when I heard that MCU question, I was like, I don't know. First thing that came to my mind was Iron Man 3. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking also to myself, it could be Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, just because it doesn't sound like a scene from a movie that I have seen yet. And I wish I had changed that. But besides that, I felt overall, I'm glad that this was overall close to it. And on that last question, I only bet 1 point because I was trying to like hopefully count on maybe Dean not betting yet because he still had a cushion, but didn't work out that time. So anyway, great game to Dean and congrats also. Hope to do better next time.
No, I think that was smart strategy that just didn't work out in your favor. And if your worst mistake is missing a question where you almost guessed the movie you haven't seen yet, I would say that you're looking pretty good. So, Joseph, congratulations on a match well played, and we'll see you in the next one. Dean Manness, great victory coming into this. I think you and Joseph and I really do mean that you were the same person last year. You both went 3-0. You both beat everyone you played. But you were like in a different stage of fandom life than he was. But in a way, it felt like you guys were in the same place because I saw you two as the two rookies or like newer players who were just knocking at the door of like the upper echelon of the rankings of fandom in general. So I knew this would be a good fight, and I still see you both as that place. And I know Joseph will get there. I feel like you may have taken another step into that journey today. And Joseph is no easy win in any kind of trivia battle because you are right. He's a computer, and it's all up there somewhere. It's just whether he can like compute it in 15 seconds. But at the end of the day, you won a very impressive victory in a hard fought match today. How are you feeling about it?
I feel pumped. I'm jacked right now. I'm so happy to win that. That was so hard. Joseph played so good. I was not expecting to come out, score 8 points in round 1, and be down. I thought if I could score 8 points in round 1, this is going to be good. Like if I can come out and score more than like 4, because I think I'm going to come out and score 4. If I come out and score 8, that's what I want. I want to come out of the gate with 8, and I'm down. And then he chooses to spin first. I don't know any of the answers to his questions, and he's getting points and getting a lead. So I was terrified at that point. So I think like what this match should do, hopefully for me, is gain some confidence because my confidence was pretty down after his second round. I spun Pixar, something I'm not usually good at. And I didn't trust myself in a lot of those answers. Maybe you might have heard when the multiple choices came out, I picked the answer right away because it's what I was thinking. But with him over there playing lights out, I can't just say Toy Story 4 in case it's Toy Story 3 and he picks up 2 points. So I needed to go to multiple choice for some of those because he scared me. But then, yeah, in the third round, I was really happy with the Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I had just come off of the not remembering Emmett, which I'm like a big Twilight fan. So that is something that I really wanted to get. It's like when Twilight comes out, I need to get those points. And I just completely blanked on Emmett. So I just wasn't trusting myself for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. But I was able to get it. I'm done talking. I don't know. I'm pumped. I'm super pumped.
Right as a Dean supporter from the beginning, from the low times to the comeback last year, where do you see him going from here? I think this is a good foot to start on.
I can kind of only see him going up. I mean, actually, I can see anyone going up and down in this game. That's the problem with this game is anyone can just have a really rough game or like a really tough opponent one specific day. But given Dean's current trajectory, he's only getting better. It's not like he lucked out this time. Whew, thank goodness we beat Joseph. Next time, you're going to have to really carry your weight. Like he did fantastic. Pixar was one of the things he was like, I don't feel good about it. And then spoiler, he has another match somewhere else when he picked Pixar as a strength so he can focus on both of them. And I was like, heck yeah, dude, we spun it. And I was like, listen, if we don't take it, that work is for nothing. And clearly it paid out. Great job to Joseph. I truly hope he reverses the rookie curse because it sucks being in oh, great, I did awesome. It was my first year. Oh, everything's terrible. I hate it. So if he can break it, the next generation of players would really appreciate it. And but anyway, Dean played great, and I'm really excited for what we have next.
Awesome. As am I. Dean, you will have something next very soon, but I'll leave it a mystery for now.
Cool.
For now, I'll just say congratulations on the win. Great match, well played. Good way to kick off the start of your season and the season in general. So we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Dean, Javi, thank you both. We'll see you soon.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, well, that's going to do it for the first match of Fandom Fights of the season. Thank you for watching. We got more matches coming out the rest of the week. More fun stuff. The podcast is rocking and rolling, so thank you for watching. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Fandom Fights, but until then, have a great night.